most impressive.
Oh, konnichiwa! RK9 here, giving you a first impressions video of Battlefield 3. My hats off to the creators of this game. DICE, Frostbite, EA, etc., etc. You guys have and are doing a phenomenal job. Of course, this is in beta and testing, trying to find all the exploits and whatnot. So, of course, you know, it's to be expected that a lot of the bugs are going to be here and present and noticeable, and that's okay. That is okay. Battlefield 3 has the 4 classes, as usual: Assault, Support, Engineer, and Recon. Now, the Medic and the Assault from Battlefield Bad Company 2 have actually been merged together into Assault. So there is no longer a quote-unquote medic class. It is called the Assault class. But you do the same thing as a medic would, but you get all the assault weapons and whatnot, which is actually a really good idea because, let's be honest, the medic needs to be in the front line anyway. The engineer is what you would expect. Engineer, anti-tank mines, rocket-propelled grenades, tool to heal vehicles. Technically, it's a repair tool, but let's be honest, you're healing vehicles with a gun, whatever the hell that's called. And then you have the support, which is your ammo carrying class. And I have yet to actually play that class because my two main classes are Recon, as you're watching right now, and the Assault, which is the medic slash in-your-face damage type of class, which I love both of those. I like the sneaky ones and I like the healing ones. So it kind of gives me a good balance here. And as you saw with that smoke right there, the game's detail is ridiculous. This is only on high, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not kidding. There is an ultra setting, and the ultra settings only let you go up to, for not right now, because for some reason there's a glitch in the video settings, but they only let you go to ×4 MMA, or MAA, excuse me. And let me just tell you that on ultra, this game looks fabulous, but, wow, fabulous. I really did just say that word. Fabulous! But this is only on high, so keep this in mind. This is only on high graphics, and this is how good this game looks. Granted, it is only in 720p, but my monitor cannot support a 1080p resolution. If you want to donate a monitor to me that supports that, that would be awesome. Wink! But as far as all the classes go, they're actually pretty good. A lot of the balance is still there. I mean, it's not really a balance. It's more of a first-person shooter, but you understand what I'm trying to actually get at. This game is only team-based. There's no kill streaks. There's no perks. I guess there is type of a perk system, but so far I've only unlocked sprint, and I think that just allows you to sprint. I honestly have no idea what that does. I'll try and find that for you, but I have no bloody clue what sprint does. It's on my customization page that you can do, so it's like, okay, cool, whatever. The only downside to this game is you cannot change the graphic settings while you're dead or out of game, so that kind of is very annoying the first time you play. I would suggest playing a custom game if the game does allow bots once it goes live, and definitely change all your settings before you get into an actual match, because literally it took me quite a long time to actually adjust all the settings when it was customizable, because you would adjust them, then you would die, then you have to do them all over again, so that kind of sucked. But other than that, you know, it's beta. There's lots of bugs, and that's okay. The main thing that people are complaining about right now on the forums, at least, is the nade bug, which the grenade bug, also known as nades, will randomly stick to things in thin air. I have thrown a nade, and it has gotten stuck behind me, and I'm like, where the hell did that nade go? And all of a sudden I see the little orange grenade indicator right behind me blinking, and I'm going, ah, crap, and then it blows up and I commit suicide. And it gets stuck on leaves every once in a while. That's really annoying because you're hiding in the brush. You're like, I'm going to throw the nade at someone. You throw it, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, crap, and you have to get up and run out of there real quick, and you either die from the nade explosion or you get revealed from your position and you get shot. So that's unfortunate. The sniper, or the recon, I'm going to call it sniper because Yeah, it's more of a scouting class, but hey, you have a sniper rifle. It's your main weapon. Use it. You actually have to hold your breath while sniping, which is awesome because that allows you to actually do a lot of skilled shots and a lot of shots that you wouldn't normally be able to do with Battlefield Bad Company 2, just because the bullet travel time is a lot different in this game. This game kind of focuses on heavy realism. I know that's kind of silly to say for a game that has respawn rates and whatnot, but this game is a lot more realistic than any other first-person shooter you will play that's in the competitive market. I know American Combat in Arms, I think that's the title, is like super super realistic, but that's not a competitive game. And I'm about to get swarmed by two guys here, and I think they actually spawned on top of me. I honestly cannot remember. I think I yelled at my computer screen going, "Oh, where'd they come from?" But yeah, you know what happens. The player base so far is actually pretty good. There's actually a lot of skilled players. I think a lot of people that are playing this are actually Battlefield fans, and they're not, like, no offense to the Call of Duty people, they're not Call of Duty players. The difference between Call of Duty and Battlefield is teamwork and realism. Call of Duty is not realistic, guys. I'm sorry. The firing a Barrett while jumping and shooting someone in the head, that's not realistic. You can't do that in real life. That would blow you half across that would blow you like 4 feet. You'd probably like break your neck or something. When you stand up in this game, you actually descope and you actually see your hand push yourself up. I haven't played Call of Duty, the new one. I don't intend to, because Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2 completely killed my love for the series, and I don't really have any faith in it anymore. So I'm going to be sticking with Battlefield. I've always been a Battlefield guy. I've been playing since the original, what is it, I think it was 1942 was the original title, if I remember correctly. My memory sucks, I apologize. This right here is kind of a sniper battle, trying to beat the other guy, and I actually hit him in the head, and he doesn't die. Headshots are kind of broken in this game. It's kind of unfortunate. It takes like 4 headshots sometimes for some reason to kill somebody. But, you know, they'll fix that eventually. That's actually on the forums. There's also a knife bug that is going around that I have exploited myself, which is a bad thing to do. I kind of feel bad for it. But I have submitted the report to the bug smitter thingy, whatever you want to call it. And so I have been participating in actually testing and giving them feedback. I'm not sure if anyone else, I'm sure there are other people have, but a lot of it's through battle logs and just kind of the EA and DICE and Frostbite kind of watching the service and whatnot. I don't really know what company to call it under. I think you can call it just under EA, because that's the company that's putting it out, maybe? I don't know, I'm sorry. And there you go, the grenade actually hit the sign, so I hightail it out there. There's a grenade indicators, a little orange kind of blips on the screen, which is actually cool. This is the assault class. I'm going to start out with a AK-47. Not the best weapon. The accuracy is actually pretty good, but the recoil is ridiculously terrible. I think you actually see a tactical light coming up here soon, maybe? I'm not sure. Hang on, let me see. I honestly don't remember. And here we go. I think I take down 2 guys. Maybe no. I only take down 1 guy. And there you go. There's the tactical light. There. I actually kill him while the tactical light is on. The tactical light is pretty much like a front cone flare. So annoying when you're like right up against somebody, because you can't see a damn thing. I just got lucky and just was kind of spraying and praying and was like, oh God, please kill him. But I did. So you still get your classic Battlefield kill cam there, not really showing where the enemy is, which is great. You can't move the camera, it's only the front view, so you really can't see. I mean, it gives you a little bit of a hint where he's going. So this is actually one of the most fun areas in this map. I actually probably should have mentioned this earlier. I apologize. The map we are playing on is a rush map. This map actually feels a lot more like Medal of Honor. A lot of people have been saying that. I will agree with them. But Medal of Honor was not a bad game. It was a very fun, action-oriented game. It was kind of trying to... I take him down. Nice. Forgot about that. That was actually pretty good by me. I kind of panic. I'm just sort of like, I'm just going to shoot and try and get behind a wall. That laser sight on my gun, actually, you can put that in people's faces, and it kind of throws off their aim, because you know how in movies, if someone's looking at someone about to shoot them with a laser sight, the light kind of goes like blurry, kind of goes... Yeah, it actually does that in real life. If you ever had some one of your friends who's a douchebag shoot a laser light at your face, yeah, it hurts like hell and you can't see very well. But, yeah, it does that. The laser sight's actually very useful with a pistol. It makes the pistol a little bit more formidable. Wow, formidable. Yeah, anyway. And it allows you, that was close, it allows you to kind of distract your enemy and, I guess, kind of throw them off a little bit. Sadly, I didn't get a nade kill there. I love killing people with nades, though. It's a lot of fun. For some reason, I think this is a great idea. I'm just kind of like strafing from one wall to another wall trying to kill people. And there was the combat light again. Unfortunately, there is no user interface that tells you if it's on or off, so it's kind of really retardedly annoying. Because if you want it off, you don't really know if it's off. But I guess according to people on the forums, it is on by default when you spawn. So technically, the default key for tactical light is T. That's T as in Tango. And you can press it as soon as you spawn. I've gotten in the habit of doing so. So if it's off by default and they're just kind of screwing with me, I might have to unbind that. That way I don't press T. So, let's see what else. Oh, the amount of teamwork needed to compete in this map is ridiculous. And right here, I just kind of say, screw it, I was out of ammo. So I kind of ran and see if I could get a combat knife kill, but I didn't. But the teamwork needed for this game is ridiculous. There's no lone wolf. There's no, I'm going to be awesome and just mow people over with my AR or ACR. No, there's none of that. And I know I'm bashing on Call of Duty a lot. I apologize if you guys are Call of Duty fans. But yeah, plain and simple, I don't like Call of Duty. Anyway, moving on. Ooh, that was nasty. Did you see that? He just like, ugh, yuck. It is such a heavy. It's even more team oriented. That's a nade. Get out of there. That's a nade. That was close. It's more team oriented than. And there you go. There was an example of the light there, the laser sight right there. Wow, I need to actually say this now. It's more team oriented than Battlefield Bad Company 2, which is actually surprising. That game was actually pretty team oriented as well, especially Conquest. But Rush in this one is a lot more team oriented. I know in Battlefield, I'm just going to say Bad Company from now on. And, ooh, nice. In Bad Company 2, there was a lot of Rambo-ness going on, quote-unquote. And I did just get revived there. The only way you can come back to life after you've been revived is to stand up. You can stand there and just kind of sit there with your pistol. But if you have ammo and whatnot and grenades and everything, you are actually able to get back up and join the fight again. I'm trying to camp. Camping doesn't end well, as you can imagine. Our team's kind of getting screwed right now. We're not doing a very good job of excuse me, defending the points. The best place to defend is that corridor you saw me earlier, kind of going back and forth. Now, there's a nade right there, and that hurt me. Even though it was nowhere near the, like, it was all the way at the corner of the wall, like, all the way over there. I'm pointing to my screen, like you guys can see where I'm pointing. All the way at the corner of the wall and behind the wall. So how that hit me, I'm not really sure. That's also another thing that I submitted to EA. Just kind of, maybe the grenade radius of damage is a little bit too much. Because in actual real life, a grenade kill range is, if I remember correctly, 25 meters is still damage. Like, you know, you'll get hit with shrapnel and whatnot. And, gosh, I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time since I've actually known all these stats. And I believe 15 meters is the closest you can be without, or excuse me, is the farthest away you can be to have the nade kill you. Wow, completely off topic. Anyway, that is it for this one. I'm actually quite surprised how well the beta is going. The only downside, honestly, to the beta is there are just a lot of bugs, like you saw, some of the grenade bugs, some of just kind of the headshot bugs that you maybe have pointed out that I forgot to mention. And also, Origins is terrible. Sorry, EA. Use Steam. It's a much better perfected system. I'm not sure why you had to be all, you know, arrogant and be like, we're not going to use Steam, blah, de blah, de blah, de blah. I think that was completely retarded on your part, and very stupid, I might add. Honestly, you're a better company than that. You put your game back on Steam. It'll really help you. Because the game's launched in a browser. A literally web browser. You actually... And now, I'm not sure if this is just because it's a beta, or just that's how the Origin system works, but right now it sucks. Half the time you can't connect, because there's so many errors with Flash and Java and whatever. So, but alright guys, I'm RK9, and this was my first impressions of Battlefield 3. RK9, out.